Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Big Bitter Warrior. Today, what I want to talk about is some basic goon shit. I'm going to teach you guys about Opord. So, this is something that's used in the military to pretty much do mission briefings for operations. It's known as the 5 paragraph operational order or whatever. So, I'm going to simplify it for you in a goon way. And this is something that you should think about, especially if you're into doing hood rat shit. All right. So pretty much essentially you lay this out. If you can't do this, don't fucking go. You don't have no business doing there if you can't go down this operational order. All right. Let's hop right into this. All right. So number one, the first paragraph, that's situation. Okay. So situation. What's it look like? What are you getting into? So who's the enemy? Are there any allies in the area? What's the environment? Is the environment going to be urban? Is it in the woods? Are you in your mom's backyard? Is it an open area? Or is it a tight area? That's what she said. What's the weather like? Right now, the weather's super bipolar. So this is something you may really want to think about. All right. And know the battlefield before you go. All right. You don't want to be walking into some shit underprepared. So think about this shit. And especially everything that's going on in the world right now. Like, think about what's happening in LA, what's happening in other parts of the world. All right. All right. Number two, mission. So pretty much, what are we doing, where, and why? All right. So who's doing what? What's the job? Where's it going down? When is it going to be done? Why it matters. Okay. No confusion. It's that simple. All right. So when you get there, you're not wondering, oh shit, I thought you were going to do this. No, I thought you were going to do this. Everyone's assigned what the fuck they're doing before you get there. Okay. Number three, execution. So pretty much, how's it going down? Step by step. Everything is going to be planned to a T. Who's doing what, how they're doing it, what they're wearing. Remember, it's essential to be wearing the elephant thong. All right. Moving on. What's the plan? There's an A. There's an A plan. There's a B, and then if you really need to, you might need a C. Fucking shit happens, right? So pretty much. Next part. When are we moving, breaching, and leaving? You don't want to get on target, and there's fuckery. You want to get in, get the fuck out. All right. Use code words, signals. Okay. So then everyone is, cued to their exact job. Okay. Everyone has a role. Fucking stick to it. Don't try to do extra shit. That's how people get shot in the face. All right. Number four, gear and supplies. And this is something that you should really think about because you're not in the military. We're not in the military. So this is what you should think about just as an everyday goon. Your gear and supplies is pretty essential to being a capable goon. All right. So what are we carrying and how? We keep moving. So determine weapons and ammo, tools, determine medical gear, escape kits. I think those are two things that are extremely underrated. Medical gear and escape kits. Like, handcuff keys aren't that big. You can fucking stash them anywhere, including your prison pocket. So start thinking about that, guys. Not about prison pockets, but about handcuff keys. All right. Where resupplies and caches are. So this is basic goon shit. This is shit that you need to start thinking about. Maybe start stashing stuff. Maybe a storage unit, public transportation lockers, stuff like that. These are things that I discussed in my book. All right. So pretty much bring what you need and know where the rest is. It's going to save yourself a lot of hassle. Moving on. All right. Number 5, command and comms. So pretty much who's in charge and how we talk. So you just don't want to be on the fucking radio, running your mouth. You need radio discipline. And that's something that a lot of people need to work on. All right. So, because half of you guys fucking practice this shit on Xbox or PlayStation, whatever, and you suck at that. Like, you're breathing in the fucking comms and shit. Like, get the fuck off. Shut the fuck up. All right. So, who's calling the shots? Know ahead of time who's in charge. There can't be two fucking chiefs in the tribe. All right. So, determine ahead of time who is in charge. All right. Then backup leader. You have another backup homie because the first homie might get shot. You know, he might get shot in the face or something. God forbid. All right. Radio, hand signals, and emergency plans. All right. So pretty much know how to use the radio, know your channels and all that shit. Use hand signals. Have backup means of communication because radios go down, batteries dies, whatever. You know, shit happens. So, you know, redundancies are important. In knowing your hand signals, knowing, you know, who's being spoken to, and knowing what is being said to be done, that's also important. So these are things that you need to think about. So pretty much you just want no confusion. It gets loud. You want to be focused and you want to be able to operate through the weird shit. All right, guys. In closing, just remember this. This isn't about sounding smart, anything like that. This isn't about a dick measuring contest, anything like that. This is really simple. If you can't do this shit, if you can't brief it under pressure, then you're not ready to do this shit in real life. So if you slip up and during the dry run, you're going to slip up when it really matters. So this is why we train. This is why we do shit like this so we can all get better. We can get strong. We can get a fish at violence together. All right, guys. Remember, this is Big Beard Warrior. Get strong, get a fish in that violence.